This month, we will be using a different opening hymn in honor of Women's History Month. Please join us for our opening hymn, May This Light Shine. May this light shine clear and bright, and our lives with love unite. May we search for truth and understanding, as together we worship and sing. May this light shine clear and bright, and our lives with love unite. May we search for truth and understanding, as together we worship and sing.
Good morning and welcome to First Unitarian Church of Portland, where our mission is to nurture the individual spirit and to build the beloved community. We're so glad you are with us this morning. Every Sunday we light a chalice, and I will be lighting our chalice this morning. So if you have a chalice at home, I invite you to light it now. We are Unitarian Universalists, and we light this chalice in faith, in hope, and in love.
The words of Frances Hodgson Burnett from the children's book, The Secret Garden. If you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. Come, let us worship together. With this being the first Sunday in March, it's time to introduce the theme that we'll explore together this month. And it's also time to see what's waiting for us inside the Wonder Box. Let's take a look. It's a very tiny plant that began as an even tinier seed. And this plant will eventually grow sugar snap peas. Lucky for us, gravity is on our side with plants. Otherwise, seeds might sprout and grow down or sideways. It's gravity that helps the plants know which way to grow, up, toward the light. And it takes a lot of intention to get from seed to plant to vegetable. And intention is our theme for the month of March. Intention means to decide, to set into motion a set of actions or behaviors. So with our tiny plant, there was intention in placing that seed into the soil, and intention with watering that soil so that the seed could sprout and grow toward the light. Another way of thinking about intention is with ourselves and what values are inside of us that we nurture and we put into practice with intention. And to explore this, we're going to share a story written by the Dalai Lama, who studied for many years as a Buddhist monk and is now the spiritual leader of a land called Tibet. He begins his story with this. I was born in Tokster in the Amdo province of northeastern Tibet, It was a place of tall mountains, clear streams, blue skies, and many animals: sheep, horses, yaks, scorpions, chickens, and cows. Mine was a family of farmers. My father would spend the day tending to and selling horses, and I would stay home with my mother and help with her daily work. We would plant barley, buckwheat, and potatoes, but those were not the only seeds we planted. From the time I was very young, my mother planted in me the seed of compassion by the example she set. She raised me on a diet of love. One year there was a famine in our region, and many families did not have enough to eat. My mother gave whatever food we had stored to our neighbors and those in need. In this way, she tended the seed of that most important lesson by demonstrating how to practice compassion. Like a tall tree never forgets the seed it sprouted from, I've often returned to the seed of compassion my mother planted and which I carried with me as a small child at home, as a young monk in training, and today as I spread the message of compassion around the world. Many Buddhist teachings compare those on the journey of life to sprouts or the young shoots of a plant that must be tended until they grow strong and thrive. Parents often describe their children as sprouts too, especially when they see how quickly they grow. But children are like sprouts, not just physically, but in how they contain potential that can be nourished. The seed of compassion is within every child. It is there from birth and is part of our nature, and it flourishes because of love. If you think about it, when it comes to the 5 basic senses, we humans are not all that impressive. The elephant has a long nose and can pick up faint scents from much greater distances than we can. The hare can turn its tall ears forward and backward to pick up sounds that we would miss. The eagle has eyes that can spot the tiniest prey from far up in the sky. It's not the use of our senses that makes us special. Think about this. When you are playing in the schoolyard and a group welcomes you with a smile, do you want to play with them? Or do you want to play with someone who greets you with a scowl? Of course you want to play with someone who welcomes you with a genuine smile, as you already have the ability to see genuine compassion in others. From self-confidence grows compassion, and from compassion, strength blooms. But so often our world puts importance on material things and pushes us to be competitive with the people around us. The material world is based only in the 5 basic senses. Compassion is based in the mind. It is where you might grow strongest and how you can create something positive in the world. Because compassion is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. When you approach someone with true warm-heartedness, they can feel it. Doing so only brings more joy to you and them. There are many simple ways to bring more happiness to the world, but you already know that. What you must do now is protect and nurture this seed. When someone disagrees with you, rather than think they are mistaken, you could ask, why might they feel this way? When someone is scowling or upset or hurt, you could busy yourself with your own concerns, or you could ask, what might I do to help them? These questions may not come immediately, but just as you gradually learn to read or swim or play an instrument, You can build compassion day by day. It takes practice. And even when you slip and don't make the compassionate choice, tomorrow presents the opportunity for you to try again. I have many responsibilities in my life, but helping to make the world a more compassionate place is the most important one. We cannot change the past. We can only learn from it. Otherwise, it is beyond our control. But the future, we can change. And as children, you already have the tools needed to build a happier world, a better world, a compassionate world.
Wouldn't it be great if you could plant a seed and love would grow? That's kind of what our story was about, isn't it? What other magical seeds do you wish you had? Maybe you had a seed that you could plant and peace would grow. What would a peace plant look like, do you think? It would sure be great if we could grow a peace plant. What about if you could plant a seed and a song would grow out of it? Well, somebody did plant a seed and a song grew out of it. The person who planted the seed wrote the song. Her name was Pam Donkin. This is called Planting Seeds of Love. And the words are fun and easy to sing. So I hope you'll join me. Here we go. I am planting seeds of love in my heart. I am planting seeds of love in my heart. And when they grow, I'll take them everywhere I go. I am planting seeds of love in my heart. And as they grow, they overflow in every part of my heart, heart to heart, friend to friend. Sing it out again. I am planting seeds of peace in my heart. I am planting seeds of peace in my heart. And where they grow, I'll take them everywhere I go. I am planting seeds of peace in my heart. And when they grow, they overflow in every part of my heart, heart to heart, friend to friend. Sing it out again. I am planting seeds of song in my heart. I am planting seeds of song in my heart. And when they grow, I'll take them everywhere I go. I am planting seeds of song in my heart. And as they grow, they overflow in every part of my heart, heart to heart, friend to friend. Sing it all again. I am planting seeds of love in my heart. I am planting seeds of love in my heart. And where they grow, I'll take them everywhere I go. I am planting seeds of love in my heart.
For this morning's meditation, we'll contemplate a little more on the Dalai Lama and his sharing of planting seeds of compassion. Reverend Dogju Dinajara Ferrer, a Buddhist nun, has said, all of us are seeds. We are their children. Everyone in the service of unconditional love that gives life to life. We can remember, for them and for us, the ancient sacred relationship with our great little relatives, seeds. So join me in a meditation to contemplate how we can spread love and compassion seeding from ourselves into the world. Thank you for joining me in this morning's meditation.
Words from the book of James, chapter 3, verse 18. And goodness is the harvest that is produced from the seeds the peacemakers plant in peace. This is the day we have been given. Let us rejoice in it and be glad. Go in peace, practice love. Amen.
Please join us in our closing hymn, Go Now in Peace. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Go now in peace, go